This is a potentially fatal blow to this specific community. This is a severe blow to probably a 4-county area. You don't want to necessarily put it in terms of money, but without the money, without the economy, everybody here is going to suffer. You just destroyed the housing market in this community. A lot of the businesses were going to permanently close. The people aren't there to buy the goods.
Last evening I met a little boy that I know well. His name is Pedro. And he said, "Hi, Sister Mary." And I said, "Hi, Pedro, how are you?" And he said, "Oh, I am so sad." And I said, "And Pedro, what is causing all of this?" And he said, "They took my mother away."
There was more than a few times I had to look away because, you know, the men, they're all very, very frightened. The women were crying. You know, they don't know what's going to happen to them.
We're responding to the little children who are having to say, "I might never see my mother again." And then I said, "And where is your father?" And he said, "Well, he's over in that chair." And he was with probably about an 8 or 9-month-old baby and with another girl probably about 4, looking just terribly forlorn. What is he going to do now? How is he going to provide for the children? I don't know where he was working. If he was working at the plant on another shift, he's going to be afraid to go back there. And he's got these 3 little children saying to them, "Where is my mother?" People just began to come to St. Bridget's because they saw it as a safe haven. They know that we have a Hispanic minister, a person who responds to their needs, and they also knew that by coming here they would have the support of one another, and in that support they would feel safe. We never expected to have the numbers that we had. We never expected that this would go on for the extent. But since Monday until now, Friday, we've been probably serving sometimes some meals 200, sometimes 300. I think maybe today close to 400.
I was raised that, you know, if you see something that's wrong, you should step forward and you should intervene, you should do something. And there was nothing that I could do. There was nothing that would have made any difference. I had to just stand there and watch and do nothing.
I noted the statement made by I.C.E. when they reported at 2 o'clock that this raid had taken place. And one of the lines was, they were doing this because they were upholding the integrity of the immigration law. And my concern is, as they held up the law, they totally neglected the integrity of the person and the integrity of the family as families broke apart. Little children who are being educated, future bilingual, wonderfully gifted people for our total United States community, and we now have deprived ourselves of that gift. So I think the real call for all of us is to work towards immigration reform.
Sí, mi nombre es Elida, soy de Guatemala y tengo 2 niños, me los traje para acá por una situación que en Guatemala, en nuestro pueblo, pues no teníamos cómo sobrevivir por ser muy pobre. Venimos a ganarnos la vida aquí, a trabajar, donde trabajamos nos explotaban mucho. Nosotros no nos quedó de otra que aceptar todo lo que trabajábamos, porque sabíamos que necesitábamos el dinero y creo que para nosotros es muy injusto lo que están haciendo ahorita con nosotros, porque después de que necesitaron de nuestras manos para hacer estas labores, ahora nos estén pagando así. Y si se pueden dar cuenta, todas las personas aquí estamos traumadas por lo que pasó.
I think with the terrible tragedy that we are experiencing here, and it's like as if we had experienced 390 deaths with 300 other people fearing that someone they might experience the same death in their family. They might be the person. And we're trying to deal with that immediate shock and what to do with the immediate needs. But there's something much more that we have to face. And this is This problem is rooted in a very, very poor immigration system. And we have to do all that we possibly can for immigration reform.